looking for information here. They haven't spotted it. The cam just yet. Finally taken out.
All right, let's see. They're going to clear that trap wire. Oh no, RB's going to get him. Zealous is through the wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's got him through the smoke and the box right there as well, of course. That will give you that tag. Saucy now watching for the back. He knew, but there were just way too many people above and below. Second, this paint shells has to find so much value just in terms of time. Setting things up for John QT to get a different angle. John QT, he's gonna get one kill. Able to hold the double angle now, pushing up close. The mind game's in play.
Let's see if they can hold this down. Oh, 10.
Yeah, with a good catch. It's hard to tell that John's already gonna be there. Only 2 members left of DRX. They swing out together. RB on point still with that ghost. 2v2. Both sides low on health, but it's, oh no, the diffuser will get taken out. The half is done though. RB trying to bait him in. It's not going to be enough. They have a little bit more margin moving forward. They know they need to catch up in the creds. Sentinels though, they know the Trailblazer has been used. They know the Guiding Light's still on cooldown. They're trying to get jumped onto Stacks. The flash in full force. He can't see anything, but Seth is right behind him with a triple kill. Stops the push entirely. And with only 20 seconds on the clock, Sentinels, they don't really have an option.
Yeah, they got to make a push for it. They're at least going to claim the orb there. 410s, get closer to that dimensional draft.
Oh wow, in your face.
They're going to try to invest it right away, just try to cycle it. Yep,
they send it right away, and they know that Showers has been weak here for DRX. Tens continue to get that confirmation. They find Zest sitting in the middle of the site. However, a lot more utility being thrown out. Sentinels, they don't have to commit to this just yet, but Seconds already crossed the line of attack. And now Saucy also getting stuck in U-Haul. Sentinels, they've been split apart right now. Buzz stopping the push entirely. Pushes them even further back from the one-way on the Poison Cloud. Sentinels, they do hold on to the spike, so they have some options, but no information on the other side of the map. They're choosing. Ooh, crawled back in as Zest continues to watch the entry point.
This is just really clean defense here from DRX. Everybody doing the right things at the right time, and particularly I want to give a big shout out to Mako on that molly that made it so if there was an entry or an exit off of Tenz's ult, it wasn't viable for Sentinels to use that Showers control they gained from the ult itself. One way or another, no matter what, it really was a good counter. Zelsis takes down Zest, and things now maybe getting a little bit spicy for DRX.
Yeah, but Sentinels, they'll still need to pick off the kills. Now Mako is weak. That is one of the options they have. John QT just trying to bait out a couple more members. Still 20 seconds on the clock. They have one more option, but Stacks and one here in B main. It's just going to be a quick hit with the stingers in hand from Sentinels. They are not going to stop at anything. Second is crossed. He's already cleared the site, and they find Stacks as well. The fake out from the Guiding Light. Good support coming out from Saucy. The Viper's Pit comes up. And while, yeah, you do have a neural theft on the side of DRX, they're going to have to find a kill first. Okay, Buzz trying to make it happen a little bit far out, though.
Yeah, now you got to get to that spot to get the neural theft.
The distance was buffed. Yeah, the distance was buffed. RB not going to be able to find that angle for the time being. And DRX, they're also worried of a potential flank here. With that Euro, it's always an option. Don't want to take any risks. I mean, still have the orbital strike as well in Zelsis. DRX, I think the best they could have done is maybe draw some of those ultimates. And they're saying, yeah, with the pit there, we don't already have a cross angle. We don't have any way to get information. Just gonna back out, hold on these rifles, no need. Mako rotating back over to A. Will he get here in time for that extra smoke and the molly? I don't think it's gonna happen. Attack comes through on the Poison Cloud. More time being spent here for Sentinels. The orbital strike is set. They need to get onto the site, but they continue to be stopped by RB with the Phantom. Taking down Zekin, and there's the spray from Buzz. A double kill on both John QT and Tens. Sentinels down to 2 members.
Utility beautifully placed from RB, lighting things up for Buzz over there. Really make his life a little bit easier. They just can't even get the plant down.
10 seconds left.
A few more seconds left.
Now they just want to stick it. Oh, Saucy's going to be able to defend it. Bonus creds are there. Still, Phantoms in hand. The upgrade comes through for Saucy as well. Now DRX, they have all the information on both members. Molly already sent out.
Standing.
They know he's stuck, but Saucy, he's only good for 1. And DRX, they will wait for the flames to be put out before they defuse the spike to tie things up once again, 3-3. The tube, waiting to find some information. Seekers coming out just to delay as the top of the screen comes back up. The comms are there for DRX today. They are not flip-flopping any longer. Still got the cyber cage as well. So many layers. Counter Seekers coming out. Second, flies over Cyber Cage, but not finding any good information. Buzz able to take out the opponent. Raze is a trade for trade, but still they're not able to clear out the entire site. Stacks gets stunned up, doesn't have vision, but he's hiding. Oh, the barrel is shown! And Stacks still wins the duel against Zelsis. Saucy, the one-man. Right, it really pays off to hold it for that counter timeout. A fast push this time onto Showers, but the volley lands on point. Mako, he's been so good with the timing and the placement of that molly. You only get one per round, but it's always finding value. So much impact coming out from the DRX Brimstone. And now, Sentinels being on a bit of a half-buy round here. Only one stinger in the hands of Celsius. Not too much they can do. The Trailblazers spots a couple more members. Buzz just hiding away. Doesn't want to show it until that tripwire gets spotted. He's going to have to back off because of that flash. And Tense, he does what he can as one of those duelists to open up the site, trying to stick in the flash going through just to buy time, but the timing from Mako and Buzz from Dub. Oh, okay. He gets one, but he's still going to get traded out. Saucy does have a rifle, 1v2. Still doable, but a long time waiting for that guiding light. He's not going to have that ready. Saucy wants to whittle this down to a 1v1. DRX currently not grouped up, and Saucy is just going to clear every angle. Stack spots him. Sees.
I can overreact more. I'm happy to. It's more fun that way, I suppose.
Yeah, but the dimensional drift, is that going to give some opium back to Sentinels? Last time it didn't find much value, and this time DRX, I mean, they're going to react in a similar fashion. Just say, just leave the site empty. If it's coming your way, RB, don't worry about it. Not even activating the camera. Just waiting to use it on the retake, try to get a snapshot. The Trailblazer comes through. However, Sentinels, are they aware that there's more members here? Only one teleport heard here. Oh, and that is the orbital strike. Zeka, no way out of it. Guaranteed clear. That opens up multiple angles now for DRX. Elbow still held by RB. Tense wants to flash out, not able to get the headshot just yet. One more flash on the board, but he's going to get picked off by Zest. Mako, the molly, once again finding good value. Saucy stuck in the corner, but John QD, he wins the battle out. Oh, those feet are mega hot. Celsius still staying alive. His own orbital strike just to buy time. The boom bot, it's buying some time, but the blast pack as well is trying to disrupt these angles. And John
to get the orbital strike kill for sure. Then just even better defense from John QT.
The cover from Stacks. DRX, they are always prepared. The angle continues just to be widened out, but Zelsis will finally break open the site. Now we even things out. 3 versus 3 remaining. DRX, though, they still want to make sure that there's no one coming over to that A side, and Saucy will continue to clear out elbow as well. They didn't have control of that in the past round. Still snuck by with that round. And I gotta say, with Buzz holding on to that operator, I don't see this retake happening for DRX. RB just fishing for a little bit more information.
Yeah, no doubt. This should be a save now. I mean, there's just not enough money either for DRX anymore. It's starting to dry out,
They're creeping in, though. The idea's got to be if they found an early kill, that what? Okay. RB's just going to try to go for it, but Buzz, he gets one trade. Now, he will make that showstopper if he's able to get another kill, but he just says, no, the operator is shoot.
So that's a really good start here for DRX. Gonna use these Seekers, try to clear some space. I liked what Sentinels was doing, though, Will, is that they started to hammer that B site. Now they've opened up some space, not only with that pressure they've been putting on B, with the Seekers as well. Make sure they get it. The Molly's late there from Mako, as good as his utility has been. Just not able to get it sent in time. Gonna be clearing so much here. There's big fight between the Vipers on the backside.
Yeah, that's the big one for me. Zest picked up that rifle. He's just trying to make sure that he can find someone on the flank, trying to open things up for the showstopper here. You can tell DRX are just waiting for that one opportunity. The spy cam trying to get information here for Buzz. And Meat Shell's trying to draw them out. And Tense, he teleports out. Doesn't want to get spotted by that ultimate. Sends it through Showers. Not going to find a kill. Now the operator back in the hands. But Zest, he is wrecking havoc from behind. Zest needs to be able to pinch through. Open things up here for DRX. They're running out of time. They have to stick it all the way through. Mako's been defended. Zest. Oh no! The kill comes in, and it's not going to be enough time.
Out early after the plant, as we are going to be dialing up another A hit, it looks like, with this util dump.
Yeah, the orbital strike comes out early, so they're not going to have it here against the retake, but Mako still gets stuck on it. Looks like the stun might have gone through, perhaps, with the flash. And John QD with a double as well. Zest was on the early flank, but it's not going to find too much value now, as he has to battle through several members. So does Stacks. He finds one. He's not going to be able to chain it into a second. And now with the location being known of Zest, just a matter of spreading out these angles. TenZ stranded alone. Zest, can he fish for the 1v1s? He gets that intel. If they were in lamps, he spots one. Knows the location of second. Just wants to find the other. Oh, but he's not going to. By Mako, it's going to be sent out. Now Sentinels over on the other side of the map. They knew that RB always likes to lurk, so we'll keep an eye on that here in the picture-in-picture. Zealous is able to clear that out, but the site, it's already been blown open. Saucy all alone gets spotted, and oh! What in the world is that? Just a spam with the classic all the way through. Delays it, allowing backup to arrive in time to try to crash onto the site. The pop flash is good. Mako just can't find the angle out of it. And now both members of DRX stuck near elbow. Sentinels, are they wary of it? They have to clear out main as well if they want to be safe. Zest just drawing time.
Oh no.
He wants to bait it here for Buzz, but Sentinels says, we're just going to stick it. If you're not going to pop out, Second's even watching the back, and Second gets the kill. And Zest, yeah, not going to be able to do it. Even position off of their util, but RB just stepping out when Zek least expects it. And oh, the spray through the poison cloud. DRX, they're starting to check. Oh, wow, I thought we were going to get a highlight right there from TenZ. Looked so crisp. But John Cutie all alone, just hoping that they don't check this corner. The Boombot not going to spot him. That gives him a lot of hope. Just holding on for dear life, but DRX, they still have RB on the A side. They don't need to take these risks. They're going to slowly work their way back to the other side, and Mako here for insurance hears the footsteps. He says, all right, our call worked. Let's just wait to find them here. Garden lineups always providing that stability as well, but eyes on Buzz with that showstopper. Does he use it for the entry? He's going to use it to just clear out showers as well, but Sentinels, they're well aware of this possibility. Zekin actually taking a bit of a high-risk reward spot here by Triple, just hiding away in the corner, making sure that they don't check it with that ultimate. That allows him to still hold on to backside. The Seeker's being used early to delay this plant. Still hasn't gone down. Paint Shell's out as well. Trailblazer to tie them up in U-Haul. DRX, they just don't have that much space yet here on the A side. Finally, plant goes down. And Sentinels, they're prepared for the retake. They still do want to wait for John Cutie, though, on the other side.
Mako's got his ult now, so this is that much more difficult for the Sentinels, Will. This is going to be really, really tricky to get into these back lines.
Yeah, but Mako, he's not out of the sight just yet. He's going to get pushed from behind, and he was hoping that Zest could hold on to it, but TenZ says no, the plan has been ruined. Stax trying to stop the bleeding, but it's still a 4v2 in favor of Sentinels. The double coming out from Zekin and John QD. The teamwork continues to be impeccable. Stax will get a double kill, but he can't fight through. Zeus is the man himself.
Try to play for those mollies, play for those long setups to try to see if you can avoid some of these pop flashes that are so well set up, and RB's ready for TenZ.
Oh, but the setup here for the showstopper, a bit of a costly one, I would say. I guess having to use your own teammate as bait for that ultimate, but you will still clear out showers now. During all of that, Zest, he's already taken over U-Haul, Sentinels. Zekin's quite well aware that they haven't had information on that part of the map, so they'll just wait things out. And oh, Mako just follows the Seekers through the smoke. Just connected telepathically to those cabbages, able to pick up a double there. And this round, off the timeout, DRX looking to take things back into control. And now we can just see all the comments on Reddit just saying, Termy, look what happens when you call a timeout, man. You get those round wins back.
Dude, it is a little bit tilting sometimes.
Yeah, it's always been the case. His timeouts used to be so good.
Yep. And we get why. We know why. Oh, Buzz is going to take Saucy out. But we know why Termy stopped calling timeouts. It's to get Stax and the rest of the team to try to affecting some kind of aggression, playing with the spike still in market. And now TenZ with the only rifle gets the kill on the Stax.
TenZ, his timing's on the swings off of the utility, especially from Saucy. You know, whether it's meant to be a fat flash, whether it's meant to just be bait, whether it's just a distract. He's on point, as he always has been throughout his career. Now DRX taking some hookah control, but they are missing their sky, so they have to clear some more angles. Meanwhile, TenZ, when did you get here? Zest has no idea. The spike dropped as well. Rifle recovered. Now TenZ, he has to hold the fort. He's not going to be able to do so, but that's already clock ticking down to the 40-second mark. DRX all spread out across. Sentinels now coming back. They know this lurk has always been here from RB. RB, I think he spotted him. Yep, Zelsis, they know from each other. The paint shells! Oh! Almost trying to survive with 2 HP, but now DRX down to 2 members. This round would have been so crucial for them to continue the momentum, but the Boombot goes out, trying to tie him up off of the molly. Not going to last long enough to find his target, but Buzz already down so low. Just trying to hide amongst the smokes, waiting for Mako to draw attention. Mako even gets the kill. That leaves Buzz open, but Zekin gets the swing. Headshot on point. Molly tried to buy space, but Mako knows he's stuck. 3 members circling around him. No way to stop this defuse. John Cutie's waiting for it, and the headshot is on point.
Especially with the initiator and the pseudo-initiator in this guy right there.
Yeah, he's hurting them. He's hurting them all into one big group, but DRX, they know they've done this play themselves, and they are so well prepared for this push out. Even the pinch from the Yoru. TenZ not going to survive that play. Now Sentinels, they kind of gambled on this one, and it doesn't come home for them. All members still alive and quite healthy on the side of DRX.
Yeah, worth a try. You're up 11-7. Might as well go for it. Just see if you can get away with it. See if you can catch them sleeping a little bit. But like you said, yeah, DRX, there are some of these plays that they read really, really well because they've run the Yoru on this map as well. Buzz, headshot on Zelsis, and take him down. John QT can't find Zest.
Still back though in time. Flash. Just to allow for a peek out. Saucy not going to find a target just yet.
Yeah, Buzz going to chew through a little bit of damage. Going to be healed up at TenZ. Just, geez, swings the corner and takes Zest out. I mean, he's so clean right now. John QT as well.
And the spams through the top screen. You always got to watch out for that. You can't just try to creep by with no noise. RB will do whatever damage he can, but that's just TenZ trying to fish for more information. He knows that there's still presence here on the B side. That calls for Zelsis to come back over. That orbital strike is online. He should be able to delay the plan, and DRX, they need to understand they're running out of time a little bit quicker than they had hoped for. As the Brimstone just waiting, they're trying to buy out the ultimate. Zelsis doesn't bite the bait, and Saucy still holding on to backside. John Cutie with the trade as well. Spike down, and that's going to be the site.
All right, screen is up. Try to make the push off the back of this trail. The laser and the, oh, the showstopper! So good.
Yeah, spots one, but does he suspect the second? No, he doesn't. TenZ still staying alive. The flash just to make sure that they can hold on to backside. The Seekers are coming through, and so is the orbital strike. Send kind of full sending here with all of their ultimates just to keep DRX tied up. There's still 40 seconds on the clock, so that means Saucy has to go back to B just in case there's a rotation coming in from the attacking team. RB stuck. The flash trying to open up some margin. RB needs to be prepared. The plan is trying to get stuck, but TenZ with a nice swing, not able to get the second, but the molly is there from Zelsis. Good cover, and now Saucy, he's been waiting for this moment. One, and not gonna find the second. 15 seconds on the clock. Can he get here in time? John Cutie finds him, but Stacks, he needs to stick it. He needs to hold on to it. Zelsis has arrived. 1v2 Stacks, he's done this before. Finds the headshot, can't get it. The guiding light, the pop flash, waits for it, but he's just too low. John Cutie gets the call. Classic out. And ladies and gentlemen, Sentinels will be leading the series 1-0. Quite far forward, even the Trailblazer as well. I think maybe even checked the trap wire, jumped enough to catch onto it. Now that just gives Sentinels a good idea that this is quite the spread. They've already emptied A-Heaven, but it's going to be a pinch. They spot Buzz, and Zelsis with the quick double. And John QT already looking for the flank. They're just trying to find him. TenZ even gets the third. Now, thankfully for DRX, the spike is on the other side, but it's going to be down to a 2v5. Only one upgraded pistol in hand. Ghost for RB. Half armor for Mako. If there's any hope, there is that paranoia and both smokes, but DRX are trying to wait to find a timing. They'll send this one smoke out. Try to just walk forward. They have to just get through and find some early kills, because otherwise the spike is just not going down. No creds will be earned by DRX if it happens this way. RB trying to check inside the smoke. Gets broken immediately. Mako going for some trades, but no, he can't do it. And the paint shells keep him trapped up. Zekin picking up a kill for himself with the pistol as well. And Saucy going for the...
It's going to be smelling a trap, potentially. DRX opting to try to take some space towards B.
Oh, but the paranoia, it's so good. TenZ, he finds one going into the stairs, but he's not able to get the second kill, and Saucy already brought down quite low. Zekin will get one pick with the stinger, but he's going to have to back out. Wait for his teammates. Now Sentinels, this is their bonus round. Just looking to do whatever extra damage they can. Nice blast pack delaying the plan, but doesn't lead to a kill just yet. Sentinels, they just want a bit more, so now they keep focus on the lurk. They know that RB was on the A side. Zelsis has his eyes trained on Ramen. It's the wrong side. RB will finally be able to pick up a kill for himself as well. 4 rifles still online and well alive here for DRX, and they will finish the rounds. However, can they make it all the way through? This Poison Cloud has absolutely masked them, and the flash, no, Saucy is still way beyond it. He's going to be able to find Zest creeping out of it with his back showing. Good hold here from Zekin as well from above. Tens filling the site as well, and now John QT here as well. You still have Zelsis watching for the lurk. Every point covered, but RB wins the fight in mid. Still 30 seconds on the clock. DRX, they're trying their best to open things up, but you can't get out of the site just yet. Mako has to fight for his life. Only 25 seconds remaining. Last seen on mid and Tens. That's the call he's working off of. He has no idea. Just so cautious as they go for this plant. They don't want to over-aggress, give up a free rifle upgrade.
Oh no! RB on the backside, not expecting Tens to come through, and he could upgrade. They're trying to cut it off, and he's too good with it.
Oh, well, that's 2. Looking for another, trying to use the paranoia just to buy some space. Now he knows where Stax is. Tens, he's picked up the rifle. He's looking to just hold Stax in position. However, his teammates don't have rifles in hand just yet. So he has the only firepower, but Second with a long-range stinger burst. And Tens with a nice kill as well. Second with the showstopper, split-second decision-making.
And eliminate him. But after that, things just start to fall apart because of Tens' nice timing on the lurk.
Oh, and Zekin just not aware that DRX this time was going to push all the way through. They are so done with this pressure put on by Sentinels on B Garage. Tens now all alone, just trying to pretend he's not here. Okay, he will catch Zest. Watching the other way. This finds the peak 1 second earlier on that angle. And so the eventual push gets stopped, but DRX once again adjusting, saying we don't want to even trade for util, we just want to be the ones actually pushing you guys out from that side of the map. And RB still holding on to mid control with that spy cam.
Exactly, and now you're going to get a lot of information on the rotations. You've identified there's a couple players over on B for sure. You know Tens is over there. Some utility maybe. Identifying some of the other players' positions. RB could continue to lurk. Buy you a little bit of space and time here. Yes, there is the Cypher utility over on the other side of the map. But you do have the ult that's going to come through for RB, and now they know it's free. Be identified by some positions. Tens thinking about the teleport. Nope, has to back out.
Yeah, now the thing is, Sentinels, they saw RB being pinged as well, so you still have Tens kind of wary of the fact that RB might come through mid again. We don't know exactly which route he took. Finally, they see him going all the way through spawn, so Sentinels just focused on the retake 3v3. DRX, all members now holding their angles as well. The Seeker going to delay John Cutie just a bit longer. 2 members of DRX watching heaven, looking to pinch back down. Now the crossfire stacks, just ring around the rosy here on the site just to buy time. The paranoia comes out to make sure that they can hold on to heaven, but no, Stacks, he gets found. They read right through it. And now it's just going to be Mako so low. He gets 1 kill, but he can't swing out. He's too low. He gets 1, but the deep.
Being in the lineup, you got to go a little bit more cautious and disciplined. So see if they can string something together. Buzz right over the trap wires.
Oh, what a guiding light from Saucy to keep him alive, and that gives timing for Tens to jump through. He's not going to be able to make it all alive, but it is. Second open. DRX, they're looking for a pop flash out. It does catch our members here of Sentinels, and Tens not able to reposition early enough. The boom bot, Second hides right behind it. Buzz still goes for the check, but he doesn't have the right weaponry to be able to catch that kill early on enough. Second going to escape with his life here, only 20 HP remaining. Saucy covering the floor once again, but Celsius pushes Mako with that snake bite. Now it's just 2 members left, just sheriffs in hand. And Paper Thin, I gotta say, Sentinels look like they just cannot be broken here on Split.
No, you're right. Yeah, I agree with you, man. They're just kind of reacting so well to anything that DRX tries to do. I feel a little bit for Buzz. He read that there could be a player underneath that boom body. Just, you know, it's tough when you have a sheriff there. So the gun disadvantage, you know, really working out so nicely for the Sentinels in that situation. Anything else that they can do here, Plant is going to come through, but maybe not going to last much longer. You're going to use the pit?
I mean, ideally, I think Zest would have hoped that RB won that duel, but Zest holding screens. But there's just so many mind games here, so many obvious places he could be hiding. John Cutie waiting for the wraparound. They're trying to bait him in. They draw out the first snake bite. Still 1 more in the chamber here for Zest. So Sentinel starting to feel the pressure from time here. And Zekin is able to catch the flank.
Should go undetected.
Yeah, but he needs to draw out some attention too. The paranoia is going to catch Tens off guard, and oh, Buzz not able to get the kill. Tens finds the shadow of Buzz right at the nick of time. But eventually, the site will be broken up. Util was good, and they don't suspect a thing. He didn't make any noise. He goes for the double. Through that smoke, and DRX, they give up on mid because you already have Zest through, but breaks the trap wire. He peeks out, goes a little aggressive, and John QD is able to hold on to backside, refreshes that rifle, but gets the full flash in his face. Just can't find the kill, but his teammates are there to cover him. Zeus is from one side, double at the back of the site as well. DRX, even if they break through, they have no idea the TenZ is already here. And now it's going to be the drop from Second as... Oh, and the read comes out from Sentinels again. They continue with the Cypher setup on B, just trying to catch that early util at the raise, and TenZ peeks out off of that flash, gets one kill. Now he goes down, opens up ramp just a bit, but Second's there to cover A Heaven. The Neural Theft coming out will force Second to back off. He'll have to give up a bit more space than he originally wanted. Trying to catch a cheeky kill, but chooses to hold on to screens as he has his teammates stuck in elbow. Buzz not able to fly out just yet. Trying to get the kill into Saucy. He finds one, sees a spray from Second, doesn't need to push through as DRX, they commence with the spike plant, wants to reposition as they don't have coverage of Heaven any longer. Paranoia needs to be used to buy time as well. Showstopper now made with that spike plant. Buzz, can he find the right opportunity? After a couple of beeps, yeah, it's just going to be used just to buy time, forces Second away. And that gives time for the smoke refresh on Heaven. Sentinels, the clock's running out of ticks here. Second dodges the Showstopper and the double swing out. Stacks gets both from Party. Come all the way to the site. So Sentinels, they understand the pressure is here. They need to be ready for an early retake. And TenZ doesn't get hit by the flash, but just the classic in hand. Teammate behind him, the snake bite does so much damage, but it's only going to lead to 2 kills. DRX pushing through with the Paranoia. They're already broken onto the site. Saucy just trying to stay alive, just trying to cause a distraction, allowing John QT to come through and find the spike diffuser. He finds one, draws attention. Now it's back over to Saucy, falls in his court. He finds another kill, and it's only Mako left. Gets the call for both locations, but both of them repositioned once again. Ring around the rosy, but time's clicking down, and he's not finding the shots as we find Saucy going.
He's always a setup person, you know, whether it be Saucy or TenZ. With their utility.
Well, this time it looks like it might be Zeus is going for that double, and the ping pong back and forth. Sure, DRX wins out that one, but they didn't account for 2 more. Another 2v2 they had to battle through, and Saucy going for that one trade now. Bonus round for Sentinels. Slowly getting shut down as John QT drops another weapon as well, but the ult orb secured by Saucy. He's only 1 point away from the Seekers. And TenZ opens things up in mid, guiding light just to tie them up. Only 30 seconds, so Sentinels, they don't have their entire pick. But TenZ is going to go all the way around. They're going to fake this out just to tie them up on the B site. They have their choice now. They'll always catch someone from behind.
RB seems aware. He's
Gets
really
the call.
Yeah, he's really focused on this direction, so
only 10 seconds left. Saucy's going to have to make
left.
noise, and that has to be the opening here for TenZ to crawl through. The guiding light is going to ping him, but RB, can he get the planter? Yes, he does. So the round absolutely secured for DRX, but the question is, TenZ, can he do any more damage? 2 members still in the site, only 25 seconds left to go. Sen waiting to drop down altogether. Guiding light at the ready from Saucy, the Paranoia as well. RB is trying to hide behind his cyber cage, but Stacks is there to hold strong. Still 2 members spread apart wide. Zest going for another kill from Heaven as well. RB knows he just has to play for time. Not going to peek out unnecessarily. A snake bite from behind, and that's enough to secure the kill.
should be seeing DRX's toxic screen come up here pretty shortly on the back of this trap wire play. Spam coming through, and it's good, and they're even going to use the Showstopper.
Yeah, the double from Stacks and the Showstopper to just make sure that they can clean house. Doesn't find any extra kills, but that does lock them up quite a bit here in ramps, but a nice wide swing out with the Stinger run and gun. John Cutie finds an opening for himself, but his teammates still stranded behind this toxic screen. Stacks doesn't want to give over any extra rifle upgrades. They understand that there could already be one, and Stacks can't stabilize. Buzz is there. Old strong on A site. John Cutie just 5 HP and a dream to try to get closer here for match point. But it does look like it's starting to slip away.
Let's see if we can find another one. Zest. Nope. Only 5 HP. Yeah.
Allows for extra movement for Zest, but he gets caught by the Drill Laser. Just can't get away in time. The pounce gets him. That opens up B Heaven, has to draw Stacks, and that also forces Buzz to kind of let go of ramp for just a second.
I know exactly
But DRX, they make the call. They want to stack B, keep the operator over on the A side. Now the entry is starting to come through. The paint shells forces RB out, but the Seekers allows him to have one more chance to peek out from this box. He knows Saucy's going for that dart, but he gets the kill on the second and swings right back down to Saucy as well. Zealous is trying to make things happen here alongside John Cutie, but Mako find any information. Doesn't get all the way through, but has a good idea that it's not an A push being prepped just yet. Poison Cloud denying infill, but Buzz knows the paint shells to draw them out. Now Mako there as well, can't find the kill, but does buy a lot of time. Now he's gonna hold close.
What?
Oh, and he gets the kill onto second. Can he go for a second? No, but does he buy enough time for his teammates? No, in fact. It's going to be John Cutie also putting on the pressure as Zealous' 10s and John Cutie go all the way through. That kill for Zealous opens up the Viper's pit. Now the spike planted right outside. This denies Ali entirely. 10s going for another angle. RB's gonna find those locations, but they're not near the Viper's pit to clear it. Everyone from Sentinels spread out. It's not the information that DRX wanted. Zealous is just trying to keep the pit up and alive. 10s and Zealous will clean house.
Today.
Yeah, and Sentinels, they have the showstopper now. They already used up the one-way coming out from RB, so Zekin just gonna fly high above the trap wire. Just wants to make sure he clears the site. But that initial trap wire just not spotted, so Zealous does go down. No more toxic screen to cut up the site here. 10s looking for an extra kill, but Zess goes for the trade. Buzz barely winning out that duel, holding on to backside. The spike now stranded, and it's just 2 members of Sentinels. And 4 on the side of DRX. Okay, well that was clean, but immediate trade. John Cutie though, trying to do his best Vera impersonation here. It's gonna get stopped by DRX.
10s, something like that to TP or get somebody up above, but to trade it immediately. Buzz with a judge.
Yeah, they did not think that he was gonna be right there with a judge of all things. Not one we do see often, but Sentinels, they're just gonna send it. The Seekers, they get stopped immediately by the judge. I mean, it's coming up through this narrow path. Up on B Heaven, 10's trying to create another angle here to make sure Buzz can't peek back out. Oh, but Buzz finds the timing right before the smoke blooms, and the showstopper. He can't find any targets though. Gets flashed, so he just has sent it, and he finds 10's on the drop. Neither of them well aware of each other's position. And Sentinels once again slowed down to a halt. Buzz is ready to jump on this. Doesn't get the kill, and John Cutie another good kill. Euro theft is gonna spot both, but he's on the ropes. And that's not gonna be where he wanted to be as RBM deal as 10s gets away scot-free. Putting down tons of damage. The cam finally being taken out, and DRX, they're still trying to hold on to the site, but they've given up a lot of space already. It's kind of up to Mako. Can he get it with the paranoia? RB holding strong with the Phantom Spray, and Stacks and RB continue to wreak havoc as Sentinels just cannot find a footing into the A site. They've been pinged by the neural theft. They are stuck here on A ramp. No exit to be found. Just trying to do whatever mind games they can, but DRX are not in a rush. It's a 4v2. Buzz, another kill for himself. Spotted John Cutie for just a that's the Cloud and the Snakebite. It doesn't matter. The Tropez is bottom, and Buzz just picks him off, of course. The debuff coming in from the Snakebite makes it just a bit easier. Sentinel says, well, this is definitely not where we want to go. We have to rotate. John Cutie trying to create another angle here with that one rifle now left in the hands of Sentinels. All other members on Heaven, and John Cutie opens things up. Stacks cannot clear the entire force. This should allow the spike to be planted. But can they hold on to the post plant? Only one rifle, but it's doing so much damage. The Hero Vandal from John QT. No, it cannot finish off the round just yet. A 2v1 for Sentinels, and that's going to be the share shot from 10s. That's our coverage there, and second thinks it's just the Viper, but the operator is always on the move, and Buzz doing his best to bring things to an overtime. Mako shuts it down as well, wants to deny any follow-up with that paranoia. The Snakebite Poison Cloud still alive and well up here in B Heaven. And now DRX, they know what happened last time. The trap wires are set up to make sure Heaven is not given up for free. RB on site. Stacks looking to hold on to screens and a potential rotate out of Heaven. That's the guiding light. They clear out the trap, so now they know both members up in Heaven. RB's just going to wait for a timing here. Stacks looking for the audio cues. Trying to break up the angles here, and oh, they have no idea. RB, nice timing there to swing back around. Just trying to play some mind games. A spray cut.
So he is going to go back into mid. Now they've abandoned this mid space. Will there be any recognition of it by DRX. They're just going to go for the B hit.
Yeah, but the trap wires, one gets cleared, and Stax is just going to push through the site, is well aware of the potential cyber cage right there. TenZ equalizes things, makes it 3-3 though. Does give time for the spike plan to happen. Now, the pressure that RB puts on, we've seen some of his lurks do wonders here, and you can tell TenZ already prepared for it, but at some point, Sentinels has to bite the bullet, and will they be prepared for the fact that RB this time just coming through a main to help his teammates, happy to hide inside that smoke?
Regardless, it's being accounted for by Sentinels one way or another, so they're trying to cut off this site, give themselves the ability to maybe isolate a player, see if they can get the job done. Mako watching. Oh boy.
Yeah, the guiding light's ready to go though, and that's a good anti-flash coming out from Mako. At least one of them still keeping their eyes trained, and this time it's up to Zest as he's able to swing back. Vent, so they know. They should have spotted Zest as well. The counter Trailblazer here, just to make something happen in seconds. Gonna get the swing around onto Buzz and TenZ.
Wow.
They surely knew about another member there in Vents as they're able to get that kill. The Paranoia not finding its target. But that's enough for Sentinels to say, okay, if there's even more on A, and we saw the trap wires as well, we are happy to go B. The spike has a way to go though. So Mako, can he stay alive? Mako against the world right now. His teammates finally here to create some trades, but Mako doesn't need it for the time being. Second jumps down, and Second swinging over by TenZ. The smoke is there, but it's really up to Buzz. Can he open things up? He's been spotted, but a nice trade back and forth. But Sentinels, once again, the backup has already arrived. The Shadow Step draws him out, and Second even makes his escape as well. Spike stranded. You know that Sentinels, they have time to play with right now. Oh, Buzz gets the double. Zekin a little late on that trade. And Zest is just keeping them tied up. It's Buzz against two, but so low, 31 HP. They know he has to stick the plant. Oh, the showstopper! And no, it cannot get both kills! But not too much backup just yet. Only Mako with that Paranoia. And TenZ, he's already gone through. Looking to maybe go even deeper. The cyber cage not coming back up yet. He hasn't made noise. They're not quite aware that he's entirely in, and the Paranoia catches RB off guard. Mako just trying to hide away, but can't find the second. Thankfully, his teammates are there from heaven and mid, clearing up the remaining forces. Still two members, TenZ toying with the space that he has. He hears Zest, but just can't find the shots right there. Gives time for Zelsis to enter, but Buzz, he's been quick. And this timing over on B Garage, it's hard to read. Zest a little bit ahead of his teammates though. This is all set up for Buzz. He's able to catch one kill and he can't find it onto TenZ. 1v1 near health for TenZ as well. Oh, the from the shadows for the mind games. He goes a little bit far, but Stax, he has no idea. He has to check every corner. He has to wait for the peek out. And now he knows, and no, it's going to be TenZ finding